This is a psychology teaching video made by Chris Wong. Today, my topic is child stress. In this video, we'll talk about what is stress, why children feel stressful, or what makes children stress, what are the sources of stress, and when we realize that our children are stressful, what we should do. The first thing we should know is, what is stress? According to Oxford Dictionary, stress is pressure or tension exerted on a material object. As providers and caretakers, adults tend to view the world of children as happy and carefree. After all, kids don't have jobs to keep or bills to pay, so what could they possibly have to worry about? Do children have stress? The answer is yes, absolutely. So, what makes children feel stressful, or what makes children stress? The first reason is that they are too busy to have time to play creatively or relax after school. Nowadays, most of the parents have a high expectation on their children. They want their children to have good grades, to have healthy body, and they want them to join in activities. And some of the children also have to go to sports or piano class on weekends. That makes the children don't have time to do the things that they really want to do, and that may makes them feel stressful. World news can cause stress too. Kids who see disturbing images on TV or hear talk of natural disasters, wars, and terrorism may worry about their own safety and that of the people they love. Children are young and simple. They believe in the things and the pictures or images they saw on the TV or on the website, and they may relate the things to themselves and the people around them. They care about the people around them, and they're worried about them too. Also, children may have stress because of some complicating factors, such as an illness, a death of a loved one, or a divorce. When these are added to the everyday pressures kids face, the stress is magnified. Even the most amicable divorce can be tough for kids because their basic security system, their family, is undergoing a big change. Separated or divorced parents should never put kids in a position of having to choose sides or expose them to negative comments about the other spouse. We have to realize that some things that aren't a big deal to adults can cause significant stress for kids. And too much pressure may cause a more serious problem for kids. Stress may cause slow brain development in children. Intensive and persistent stress may affect the children's brains. According to a study published in the recent issue of the Journal of Neuroscience in the University of Wisconsin and Madison, children who suffered long-term stress had smaller brain and memory-related areas than children with less stressful lives. The researchers interviewed 61 children between the age of 9 and 14, asking about stressful events in their lives, as well as conducting tests and tests on them. The results showed that children who were more intense and enduring stress scored lower on the spatial work memory test. Brain scans revealed smaller areas of the anterior cingulate region in stressed children. Stress can also kill brain cells, particularly in the areas associated with memory and learning. According to Harold and Margaret Milliken Hatch, Laboratory of Neuroendocrinology, Rockefeller University. When your brain perceives stress, your body releases adrenaline into the bloodstream, giving your brain the burst of energy it needs to fight, flee, or freeze. After about 1 minute, the adrenaline leaves your brain and it returns to normal function. If the threat persists or is severe, your brain calls in the big guns. According to Stanford University brain researcher Robert M. Sapolsky, these are a class of steroidal hormones called glucocorticoids. These hormones remain in your brain and continue to impact its functioning far longer than adrenaline. Both types of hormones head straight for the hippocampus. Your body requires a state of homeostasis to function properly. The balance between sympathetic and parasympathetic hormones is very delicate. Chronic stress can keep these hormones unbalanced. High levels of either type of hormones can kill cells in the hippocampus, hampering memory and learning. So, how can parents help kids cope with stress? Proper rest and good nutrition can boost coping skills, as can good parenting. Parents should make time for their kids every day, whether they need to talk or just be in the same room with them. Don't try to make children talk, even if the parents know what they are worrying about. Sometimes kids just feel better when parents spend time with them on fun activities. Even as kids get older, quality time is important. It's really hard for some people to come home after work, get down on the floor and play with their kids or just talk to them about their day, especially if they've had a stressful day themselves. But expressing interest shows your kids that they are important to you. Remember that some level of stress is normal. Let your kids know that it's okay to feel angry, scared, lonely, or anxious, and that other people share those feelings too. Adults respond so negatively to play because they define it as simply having fun, and therefore as a waste of time. But though play can be fun, as one of the three essential drives, love, play, work, it contributes to the best kind of learning. Play operates as more than a creative urge. It also functions as a fundamental mode of learning. Children learn through play, but their capacity for learning is limited by their social situation, their emotional condition, and their physical and intellectual development. Yet, we best ensure a child's healthy growth, weather these conditions by supporting and encouraging the child's own self-initiated learning activities. Piaget once wrote, "Play is the answer to the question, how does anything new come about?" When we provide opportunities for and allow time for children's self-initiated play, we are ensuring the full development of their curiosity, their imagination, and their creativity. We are striking the right balance between love, work, and play. Thanks for watching.